when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Don't they send the hound?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy going to the air right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Saints nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here with Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, they were moving the football through the air early on, but ultimately this opening drive ends with a turnover.
And we've seen this before, haven't we? Sometimes you get those quarterbacks that, hey, they throw the pick early, they're done for the game. I don't think it's the same case with this guy we're watching here, do you?
No, not at all. He'll be back out there. The problem for him now is he has to sit on the sideline. He's going to want that next series to come quickly.
Yeah, he's hoping his defense bails him out.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here's 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions get louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm a rookie in the bench.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And, Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Now they'll change things up. Shuck now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as he'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
49-yard line.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Shock. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Throwing again here, Shock. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready up. 60.
ETN. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Once more ETN. And this time he scores. Touchdown New Orleans.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Niners 21, Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Watch out.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Get set.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. He'll try to do it himself. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Looking to put a drive together. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. We'll get a nice Nice jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Don't blow it. Curve 19. Curve 19. Go.
To throw now, Shuck. And will be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of the yard brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And we'll give him a little bit of breather across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Here's 3rd and 6. Purdy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Christian McCaffrey tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Purdy on the sneak. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. on 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? Well, the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Pinheiro is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing, Shuck. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And avoids the contact nicely. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard
Now on
line.
first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
It's now 2nd and
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Purdy's pass.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard
The Saints
line.
take over first
And a
and
nice
10
play there
at their own
defensively. And this is a new
39-yard line.
acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove, because any guy who's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It's a gain of
That's good for 28 yards.
And the Saints.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's on EA Sports. Off the play fake, Shuck. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is blocked,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to have it here just